Hello everyone, everyone here. This is an updated video on Battle of Randomness. To anyone that does not know, Battle of Randomness is a card game me and some friends made. Of course, like I said in past videos, I will not say their names until they want their names to be said. Now, Battle of Randomness works in a special way. Each person builds a deck of monsters, spells, buildings, extra monsters or extra cards, and a general. Generals are special monsters that you get to throw into your deck. They also get 30 HP. Your objective is to knock the enemy's HP down to 0 from 30. This game also has a day and night system, which I will be using as example with these two cards. Okay, this is day, this is night, this is day. So when this round begins, you both roll a die. One guy rolls 6, another person rolls a 2. The person who rolled a 6 gets to choose. They say it is daytime. The match begins. Each player gets 3 power. Power is how you play cards in this game. So I go in, I'm doing something, I play something that costs 2. So now I have 1 power. Then it goes to the enemy's turn. They get 3 power, they do whatever the hell they want with it. Meanwhile, I can still play any spell that costs 1. So they play a 3. Let's say something that costs 3. Then we reset, technically, and now we have 4 power. I didn't use up my 3 power, but now I'm at 4, so I should have used it. Try to use it. So anyways, it's my second turn, then it goes to the enemy's second turn. After the 4th turn, or their second turn, it swaps from day to night. Night changes kind of the game. You draw from the bottom of your deck, and any nighttime creatures get a bonus, and all daytime creatures lose their bonus. And then of course, when 4 turns pass again, or each player gets their 2 turns, it will swap back to daytime. Now, let's go a bit in-depth about the cards, instead of going about the game now. The cards we have are monsters. Monsters, I will be showing one of each, to just show the simplicity. Monsters have a cost, how much attack they have, what their name is, what category they are in, and a effect. The higher monster wins the battle. If they have the same power, they both die. Next up is spell. Spells also have a title, or group name, so they also have a group that they go to. They have a name, a cost, that's supposed to be a 3, and describes what it does. After that, we have buildings. Buildings have HP instead of anything down here. So, its name, its group, its cost, how much HP it has, and what it does. Buildings kind of act like continuous spells or traps and stuff. Next, we have extra cards. This will need a bit of explaining, so I will grab a good example here. Okay, here we go. So, here we have an extra card. Now, you might be thinking, what's so special about this card? Well, this is not the special card. This is the special card. As you can see, it has an X in its box. This gets this card. So for instance, this will be in your deck this will be in its own pile, kind of like extra deck from Yu-Gi-Oh! So extra cards will pull stuff out of a special pile when the criteria is met. If a spell is played, if the building is destroyed, if the building survives, if it does something, who knows. Next, we have field spells. Field spells, of course, act just like field spells. You place them down, and all field spells cost 0, and you'll know it's a field spell due to that. Name, title, just like everything else, and a description on how they work. Each player can have their own field spell up, so I can have my own while you have one as well. Finally, a pack of cards that I wanted to make, well, I made and kind of sat on. It was that moment of like, I'm sitting there, and it's do I not show it, or try and work it in something? So it was very hard to try and make these cards, but these are the generals. You're only allowed one in your deck. You can't have a copy of them, and you can't grab 2 of them, so you can only pick one. So here's one of them. General Hammer, part of robot, his cost, spell. Now, all generals have special things. Some of them use power, which is the cost, you know, the number that slowly increases every round to do a power, or sometimes they spawn stuff in and have passive stuff. And I will be going back through all these cards, even the generals, in videos, so you will be able to see every card. And when I create new cards, because I have a pack of new cards that are coming, I will also show them off as well. AKA, I'm bringing this series back, and we are, well, showing off all the updated cards. Hope you all enjoy. See you all later. Goodbye.